First off, it's the first time in about a month you ended the losing streak. How's that feel?
We got a point. You know what? We needed a point. As much as you want to get a win, but we'll take a point. We had to grind it out there at the end. You know, we were running out of gas. It's exam week around here too. We expended a lot of energy last night, a lot of energy in the first 2 periods of the game, and we were able to get that goal to give us a little bit more energy in the third, but we had to grind it out towards the end there.
Defense tonight seemed like it stood really tall. How do you think they played?
Well, we didn't make the mistake. You know, even last night, like I said, we made those mistakes that ended up in our net. And even on their first goal, you know, our guy got caught on the blue line a little bit and created a 2-on-1, and they made us pay. But we didn't make multiple mistakes where we were giving them prime time opportunities.
I guess speaking of that, you did a pretty good job tonight of staying out of the box. I think there were only 2 penalties for UAH tonight.
Yeah, I think it was two and two aside. You know, no, it was a good called game. It was, you know, the refs kind of let it play a little bit, and you know, both teams. It's funny when things happened last night on some of those bigger hits and that stuff. Then the game kind of settles in, and usually the second night it usually settles in for most teams, and it settled in for us. We had good discipline.
And Carmine, probably his best game of the year.
Yeah, you know what, I think he wants that goal back. He was a little bit off his angle on the goal, but he made some big time saves for us coming down the stretch, and that's what we've come accustomed to with him.
And next week going into a very challenging series in Minnesota. I guess, is this a little bit of momentum going in there?
You know what, we want to feel good about ourselves. And I hate to say it right now, our road record is better than our home record. So for us to go on the road as a group, it's always nice to go on the road, and the team bonds a little bit, and you're going into a fun place to play, and you're going into a very challenging place to play. They're for sure the #1 team in our league, and there's no question about that. They were picked #1, and they're currently #1, and we're going to have our work cut out for us.
How does it feel to at least come out of here with a tie?
Well, to be honest, it's not great. I mean, the losing streak's over, which is nice, but we got to start getting wins. We got to start stringing a few wins together, get some points, and get back on the standings. But I guess for tonight, we'll have to take it.
Did you get the game-tying goal? Can you kind of walk us through that?
I remember the puck going to the sideboards. Their player was going to ski out of the zone. I went and pressured him and took body on him, and the puck scored to Chad at the point. He walked, 2 guys came to him, and I just found open ice, skated to the middle, and he gave me a nice saucer pass right on my stick. And I just tried to catch it and make a move as fast as I could and get it past him.
Defensively, probably one of the best games y'all played this season. I guess how did you go about it?
I honestly think Carmine was really held us in it there. They were kind of all over us at certain points in the game. We couldn't really get the puck out of the zone, but we managed to lock it down, and Carmine managed to hold us in it pretty much all night, so we'd like to thank him for that.
I guess last, how do you kind of carry a little bit of momentum? Because next week I know is going to be a challenging series because you're going up into Minnesota State, and they're kind of picked to be really good this year, so...
Well, it's a good challenge for us. I think we're all excited. Everyone gets fired up to go play the best team in the league. So we're going to go back to practice this week and just get ready for them. And, you know, it's great going in and being the underdog and trying to get an upset.